Happy Christmas afternoon. No, he didn't say happy Christmas afternoon. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Thanks to old Brent yesterday for helping old Delbert out. Brent Blanchard, you know who you are. Thanks, because I've been having some issues with the race flight, and because it bricked my ESCs that I had when I hooked it up to clean flight or race flight. Excuse me. It was showing that my ESCs were bricked, that I couldn't update the firmware and everything on them in order to get this race flight revolt board to work. And like I said, I've been having issues after issues after issues after issues with this thing, and I was ready to give it up yesterday, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I got so pissed off yesterday. I'm serious. I was ready to take this thing off, bash that motherfucker with a hammer when I did the last two videos, but Preston and them tried to help me out so bad, guys, and I do appreciate them for sticking in with me. I am one of those persons that I get frustrated a lot when I try to do something myself, and I go about everything and do my homework to try to do it myself, and I can't do it myself. I really don't like asking for help, but it was to the point where I had to ask for help, and it was frustrating because nobody replied, right back, which is, I understand that, and I need to understand things like that because people have things they need to do. But it really makes a person mad is when people like your video. You know what I'm saying? When you frustrated as hell, it makes you mad when you get a bunch of likes on your video and without anybody, like, hey, this is what the deal is, or you need to go buy this or do this. Kind of makes you mad. But like I said, I was to the point of getting ready to bash this thing until Brent messaged me back like, hey guy, I can get you going with this thing and get you set up. He was wanting to FaceTime. I was a little pissed off last night because I didn't want to FaceTime him so he can help me get it out. Like I said, I was trying to figure stuff out myself. I don't want to ask anybody for help. That's the thing. I don't want to keep depending on anybody for help. I like doing stuff myself. Like I say, I got tons of quads here, guys, that I done built and put together and stuff like that. So it was kind of frustrating when I got to this right here with this board and was having issues with this board and stuff like that. So it was kind of kicking me in the butt. But like I say, thanks to Brett, got me situated and figured out the right program that I needed to select in order for it to read on my Arduino Nano here. I ended up getting it to work last night and was able to flash number 3 ESC and number 2 ESC with the way that I have them wired here. As you can see, these little bitty ass pads on the back of those, man, is crazy. But yeah, I had to solder those little pads on the back in order to go into it to the C2 way of reflashing the firmware on the ESCs once they get booted. So I got that done last night. Flashed those two ESCs, got them working up to the current firmware, which is 16.5, or I think it was, or 16.6 is the new firmware. So I'm going to have to go back in and flash these two bad boys to the same firmware, but I'm going to go through BO Heli interface and do everything this time instead of going through race flight and try it, because I don't want to break my ESCs again. But if I do, guess what? I know how to freaking fix it. So thanks, Brett, for helping me out, and everybody who commented, and Tim and everybody who commented on trying to help me out. Like I say, it was one of those things where I was just a little frustrated and just needed to relax and cool off a little bit. We just want to say thanks. And everybody do have problems with stuff. WC. I'm gonna post this video to Facebook, to YouTube too, so a friend of mine will know that, hey, I'm a quad guy, not the quad master. I have problems too. But here we go. Thanks for watching.